In medieval times, most of the common folk were frightened by the possibility of giants living among them. But not you, because you are an adventurer. Here we will show you the most epic, unknown, and mysterious places on the Forgotten Realms and beyond. So, hop onto your mount, because we are unearthing the secrets of the Fire Giant. Powered by a burning spirit, the Fire Giants are towering creatures with tremendous strength. They are masters of war, as well as legendary smithers. Better known as the Eljotunen in the giant language, the Fire Giant lives in mountainous and volcanic regions, where temperatures are only prosperous for flora and fauna adaptable to extreme heat. One of the characteristics that a Fire Giant possesses is immunity to fire. In some of them, immunity to ice can be presented, as the Eljotunen is a close relative of the Frost Giant. Fire Giants are master smithers who have created legendary weapons with their great forges that they are honored to use. In the same way, they are related to the good handling of weapons in war. If for some adventurous reason you will come across this awe-inspiring creature born from fire, you must be very intelligent, since the Fire Giant is a hostile creature of an imposing size, and will use its great sword that will cut you in two smoothly as cake, or will throw volcanic rocks at you to make sure there are no ashes left. In many cases, the Fire Giant will take as hostage humanoid creatures much smaller than it to serve him as lord, no matter if they are adventurers or simple townspeople. Despite these deadly difficulties, the Fire Giant will agree to trade with creatures weaker than himself, in exchange for riches that translate into gold, exotic creatures, precious metals, or magical artifacts. Good advice for those inexperienced in swordplay. The nature of the Fire Giant is to impose his will on the weak and serve the one who is stronger than him. This takes us back to the past, when the Astoria Kingdom was at its peak, a great nation where all the races of giants were part of it. Governed by the caste system known as the Ordning, the Storm Giants ranked first and then all other giant races in descending order. Astoria occupied a large part of the Faerun territories of today. It had a presence from Velhan Reach to the Cold Lands. Years of prosperity were those that lay ahead for Astoria, but monsters that dominated the skies and destroyed with fire all living things will come to end the days of the splendor of Astoria. Astoria may already be in the past, but the heritage of the caste system is still in force in the societies of the Fire Giants, where the strongest are those who rule and the weak are left at the mercy of the sword. As you explore the volcanic caves, you notice that working miners with chains on their necks do not stop extracting the metals from the place. Rivers of molten metal flow into a single place, where as you get closer you can hear the loud roar of the hammering of a sword. Flashes of fire reveal the identity of the Mine Lord, but he is not a human, since the size of it is that of a titan. Evidently, the advice of the scribes was true, since this creature is a humanoid conqueror, a born of fire. It is the Fire Giant. Arm yourself with these next items and spells, adventurer, and victory will be yours. Caltrops, bag of 20, a spiked metal device. Throw it on the ground to knock down and slow down the Fire Giant. Caltrops are cheap and very effective against any type of giant. Staff of Charming, a staff that provides its user with several charisma spells. Use this staff to understand the language spoken by the Fire Giant and reach an agreement without spilling blood. Winged Boots. The giant may be stronger than an adventurer, but these boots will give you a speed advantage. Use these boots to evade the giant's attacks and fight back at the right moment. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. This spell makes the targeted creature find everything too funny. Use this spell so that the giant falls to the ground because of their laughter, and thus be able to end the combat. Blindness, Deafness. Since the fire giant has an advantage in vision in places where temperatures are extreme, use this spell to blind the giant for 1 minute, and have time to prepare for your next attack or retreat. Fire Shield. Fine, thin flames always surround your body. With this spell, you can create a shield that will help resist the giant's attacks of fire. Use these items and spells wisely, adventurer, and may your victory over this giant be proclaimed throughout Faerun. Victory is much sweeter when it has been won with true effort, but sometimes that is not enough. An adventurer deserves riches that are fit for a king. Here are some of the treasures you may find when encountering a fire giant. 900 gold pieces. Flame Tongue Great Sword. Ingot of the Skull Rune. Potion of Fire Giant Strength. Ring of Thunder Resistance. Giant Ruby. Fire Giant Skull. These are some of the items you may find, but what other secrets await in your next adventure? With this, we close this section in the Bestiary for the fire giant. Do not forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video. What monster would you like us to cover next? Let it be known in the comment section. Until next time, adventurers.